In this episode of Virtual Orchestration, we'll discuss writing music for harp. We'll look at tuning and retuning the instrument through its system of pedals, glissandi, bisbiliandi and enharmonic tricks, and special effects like harmonics, prédilatab, and more. I'm Tim Huling. I teach here in the screen scoring department at Berklee College of Music, and I have a special guest with me today.
Hello, I'm Klara. I'm from Poland. I've been playing harp for 15 years and I'm a student here at Berklee.
The first topic we'll discuss is tuning and retuning the strings of the harp through its system of pedals. A harp has as many as 47 strings, but only 7 pedals. Each of these pedals retunes all of the octaves of a given diatonic note. Let's look at some specific examples. Here is a passage tuned to C major. Now here's the same passage in C minor. In order to play this, Klara tunes the E, A, and B strings to E flat, A flat, and B flat. Now here's the same passage with a small alteration. At certain points, Klara will play B naturals, and at other points she will retune to B flat, as is typical of a piece in C minor. We can put each pedal into any position we like, possibly producing some more unusual pitch combinations that could lead to some interesting results. Here's a passage using a scale made up of mostly whole steps and half steps. The passage includes a gliss. Only a harp can glissando on a scale like this. This scale is often used with diminished chords. We can retune the harp so that only the 4 notes of a diminished 7th chord are sounding, so the gliss becomes a fast arpeggio of that diminished chord. Here are 2 other interesting scales and glisses on those scales. As we can see, the system of pedals allows the harpist to play freely within a scale without having to worry about playing any notes outside that scale. Let's return to the topic of pedal changes within a passage. Here is some music with more pedal changes to give you a sense of what's possible. So it's possible to call for pedal changes that just aren't doable.
Yeah, it's true. And in this example, if I played I needed to change my left leg on the right side so I can play the right chord with right pedals, but it was impossible for me to play it on time.
If you call for a pedal change for strings that are still vibrating, you may hear a pitch bend effect. Generally, this is not desired, but you might like it for certain passages. Bisbigliando, which is Italian for whispering, is a special effect where harpists use both hands to rapidly move between a set of strings, creating a blur of pitches. Here's the same passage, played non-bisbigliando, where we hear the two triads alternating instead of a blur of 6 pitches. Bisbigliando can be performed on as few as 2 strings or as many as 8. If it is performed on 2 strings that have been tuned to the same pitch and harmonically, we can create a tremolo effect similar to violin tremolo. Moving away from bisbigliando, we can create a nice sustaining repetition of notes or chords through tuning strings to the same pitch. Let's explore the gesture the harp is most famous for, the glissando. Klara will play glisses of different range and duration. With a slow glissando covering a small range, you can hear that the glissando ceases to blur and becomes a scale. We can also gliss chords on the harp. However, notice that the gliss resonates less because later notes muffle earlier notes. Glisses can move up, down, and all around, and the 2 hands can move in different directions. So like other string instruments, the harp can play harmonics.
Yeah, the usual one is an octave above, but also we can play an octave and fifth above, but it's difficult to get. It's here, yeah.
Harmonics must be played differently in the left hand and right hand because of the shape of the instrument across its range. Consequently, the left hand can play 2 harmonics at the same time, while the right can play only 1. Près de la table, or PDLT, is a special technique where the harpist plays near the soundboard. This produces a different sound. Pince is a special technique where the harpist plays each string by pinching it. Because of this, they can only play 1 note per hand. What are some of the challenges you've faced in writing for harp? Share them in the comments. And see you in another episode of Virtual Orchestration.